I wanted to come in and add a feature to the price per door calculator for multifamily, and I might add it to the industrial as well. So someone let me know that I don't have any way to include the broker commission, because that will also play a part in how much it's going to cost now. Ever since the lawsuit with the NRA, the buyer has to pay the broker fee. So we're going to take that into account. So that can be added to the total building value, I guess. Or, yeah. Or maybe we can have the total building value and then another value for purchase cost, which it could include the broker fee, any closing costs, as well as some premium above the building value. So like if you want to offer a 1.2x premium on top of the building value, you can do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to walk through right now how that's going to work. Here in the residential price calculator, that's the price per door for multifamily. And we have here our set states. These are basically all the inputs, and then calculations, and then the HTML described for those inputs, and outputs here. So you can see inputs, outputs. We're going to add a couple more states. Just copy this. Add, what are we going to call it? Buyer's agent fee. Sure. And that's probably just going to be a percent of total of the building value. Yeah. So then we just need to set up the initial conditions for this, and that gets set. Basically, so what this is doing, when you make a change, it saves it to your local state so that you can come back later and it will load the same state that you're working. We do this so you can copy your work. I can say, take this, copy this URL, and send it to somebody. It will automatically fill with the same information that you put in. So if you wanted to send it to your realtor and say, hey, I'm looking at this property, then you can click share with your assumptions. They can take a look at it, tell you where you're off. So we need to add the buyer agent fee to the enum for all states. Let's add it here. And then we need to make a default. So these are the defaults that load for the multifamily price per door. Buyer agent fee of 2.5%. And then you have to come up, add in a default of 0. So every page will have a default of 0 unless it is specified in the specific page. So then that saves it. Now we have access to a use state for buyer's agent fee. And now we can come down and calculate what the total buyer agent fee is equal to, and that's going to be this is just a function that converts it from a string to a number that I have. It handles all of the removing commas, removing any non-number characters. Total buyer's agent fee is equal to the fee divided by 100 multiplied by, now do I want to do it by the total price? Yeah, let's do it by the total price for now. And then we can have an output for the offer price. And that is equal to total price plus total buyer's agent fee. Save. Let's add a new output. Total building value and total value of the building. Offer to seller. Dollars. And I'll add in an extra input field for other closing costs. And this is going to be the buyer's agent fee, total number of units. Okay, so it's going to be the buyer's agent fee. Okay, so that's the total offer. And if we save it, we can see, and if we save it, here we have our buyer's fee. So this is what we should be offering, because we're going to be giving our buyer's agent a 2.5% fee. We can also add some other closing costs. We'll just do that right now while we're at it. So we go to closing costs. Now we're just creating a new set state with all of the initial conditions with the default values. So for the price per door, closing cost, we're gonna say it's about 1.5 for additional closing costs. Now we can come down here and calculate the total closing costs. Total closing costs. And now we're going to take the closing cost fee, turn it into a number, divide by 100, and then multiply it by the total price. Now we can take total closing cost fees and add that to the offer price. So it's total price minus the buyer's agent fee minus the total closing costs. And that will get us the offer price. So now if we save, let's just make sure that it works. Okay, yeah. So if there's 0 closing costs, 0 building, they're the same. Buyer's fee, $9,000 for 1%, $20,000 for 2.5%. Okay, yeah, that is right. That is it. Thank you for letting me know that I needed to add this. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I don't really care if you subscribe. I mean, just go do something nice, or go analyze a property. Go do something else. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments or concerns, please let me know.